It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from L.A. Johnson now on the return. He dodged the tackle. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. And goes to the hurry up here. This is Irving on 2nd. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Bucs have the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to it. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Once again, Irving drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Taking a shot towards the end zone. Got a man, this is Evans. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Irving goes up and over for the touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Right to the air is Herbert. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His first throw is an interception. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did the homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first. Baker now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
180! What's up?
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Starting this drive with a design run. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. On the move, past the 40. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
At the 19-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Set. Let's go, let's go. Home troops right. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
3rd down and 7.
Ram. Hey, go Lion, lock. Hey, ram.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dicker connects there. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
180.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Gets him on the out route. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th.
Mayfield to throw for it. That one's good to Godwin. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost him the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hey, Kappa.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he's got it, it's in close. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bucs to the line. First and 10.
Good. 180. Regular.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. This gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right back to Irving now. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end with a loss of yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 yards.
3rd and short, Mayfield. He rolls to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. I'm going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah.
Delta out. Ready.
Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Throw is there for Rondé Ganson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
17 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Catch made left side by McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Irvin here from the gun. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 7. And the Buccaneer.
First down. Here's Baker. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that may be a Tampa Bay first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, alert, alert!
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Right side hauled in by Godwin. And this one doesn't go far. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now here's Mayfield. Sends this to the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game.
17. Buccaneers 14. Chase McLaughlin.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Lion.
Now Herbert to throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ray. Go.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Complete here to Hinton. And this spot is going to be closed, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
And he's able to cross midfield before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
5-9. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Connection made with his running back down the middle. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Get 22 out of that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 25-yard line.
Go.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection.
Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Buccaneers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Johnson with a return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
at their own 32-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hey, alert 33. Run. What's up?
Mayfield on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now they face 2nd down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. Buccaneers hustling into the line. They're in the hurry up.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
And he's got a free play here. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a 1st down after all. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. He'll throw it. This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Chargers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. We'll give to Dobbins to start the third. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage it's not. Kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Baylor tight. Set. Cap it. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Ready.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He finds Johnston. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set.
Herbert now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Herbert throwing again. Going with a screen into Hampton. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Real.
One's out and cut on the right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Relating. Set.
Running it with Hampton. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Relating. Set.
There's a dive up the middle. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Okay, we see this on occasion, but not that often, Brock. A rushing touchdown from the tight end spot.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you call it, right? Because you're not always expecting, especially from a tight end. And for that defense, it's hard to ever anticipate the tight end getting a carry, and you have a limited window to react. Defense doesn't get it done. Touchdown for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Complete out to the right. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Irving on the inside give. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's the give to Irving. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. He'll work against the blitz. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And they pick him off again. And the Chargers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
The Chargers take over.
Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those...
Along the right sideline, there's space. Matt McConkey, he makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Buccaneers 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
ball. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Hey, we're 33. What's up?
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
And 8-yard pickup. First down, Buccaneers.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. So there's the rookie out of Baylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Chargers' 47-yard line.
Mayfield to throw again. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. Strong running inside the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneer first down.
It's White on the give. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. And dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
They take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Complete over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
Hey, alert 33. Pistol. Alert. Regular. Run. Point it right. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Real. Hey, alert. Kings. Up. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Pistol. What's up?
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. 380. Straight out. Crowd right. Set.
Back to Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set.
3rd down, give to Hampton. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not...
Direct snap to the up end. He's going to push for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Regular. 20. Point it right. Run. Alert. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Set. 180. What's up?
He's got Evans once again. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Buccaneers down by 16. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set. 180. Hey, alert 33. Kings. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. White. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught for two, so some fight left in them. Love it. It is back to a one-score game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a one-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for two?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 two-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers that always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic. Hence going out for the sack.
Complete here to Hampton. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Setting up to pass. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He finds Evans, left side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
180! Watch out!
From the gun, Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Agbuka. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Throw momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
180! Watch out!
1st and 10, it's a gift to White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, alert, 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 Kings.
To throw, Mayfield. Chased out to his right. They're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. He's off to the races. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And that is 2 points. The